I'm Paul Meissner, and I'm one of the founding partners of the law offices of Carlson and Meissner. I'm a product of the public schools of Pinellas County, Florida. After graduation from high school, I attended college at the University of South Florida, and Ed Carlson, the other founding partner of our law firm, was my college roommate. After graduation from college, I attended law school at Tulane University College of Law in New Orleans, Louisiana. Upon graduation from law school, I accepted a position as a special agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I was trained at Quantico, Virginia, and in Washington, D.C., and served in the Kansas City and Gulfport, Mississippi offices of the FBI. I was a special agent and worked general criminal matters, internal security matters, and civil rights matters. Hurricane Camille devastated the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, and at that time, I moved with my family back to the Tampa Bay area and took a position with the State Attorney's Office in Pinellas and Pasco counties. I would stay with that office as a prosecutor for 15 years, but most of my time in that office was as a part-time prosecutor, which enabled me to practice civil law, but not criminal law. In 1971, while still with the State Attorney's Office on a part-time basis, Ed Carlson and I founded the law firm of Carlson and Meissner. We've been in business ever since, continually, and we're coming up on close to 40 years of service within the community. Our areas of practice always included accident law and personal injury, as well as workers' compensation, and most recently, Social Security disability. When I did leave the State Attorney's Office, we expanded the practice to include criminal defense. For some 30 years, I served as an adjunct professor at Stetson University College of Law, teaching prosecution clinic, advanced criminal procedure, and advanced trial practice each semester. During that same period of time, I was involved in the training of police officers, teaching at the Police Academy, as well as the Southeastern Law Enforcement Institute. I've published a textbook known as the Florida Law Enforcement Manual, which provides law enforcement officers with all of the legal subjects that they need to be acquainted with to do their job. On a personal note, I would mention that my wife Janie and I have 5 children and 13 grandchildren. I've ridden a motorcycle since age 14 and continue to ride our Harley with Janie on trips throughout Florida and, in fact, throughout the country. I encourage you to examine our website and other materials very carefully if you're considering us for representation in your claim. We don't accept representation in every case that's brought to us. We have a theory that we can only work so many cases at a given time, and if we work beyond our capacity, we lose the ability to give our clients the type of personal service that they've come to expect from us. We practice law in what I call the traditional manner, and that is lawyers are hands-on the files, and lawyers are always accessible to the clients. If you are considering us to represent you in a claim, we would be honored and privileged to consider that representation. And I will make the same pledge to you that I have made to every client over the past almost 40 years of this firm's existence. And that is that we will get up every morning thinking about your case and your best interests and working just as hard and as diligently as we can work to provide you with the representation that you deserve. We will represent you, only you, and we will represent your interests aggressively.